Fraser Coast FM with Tracy and the Big D. We had a chance earlier in the week to talk to Phill JD about his song Wide Brown Land. It's been a couple of years ago since you wrote the song. What was the big thing to say, okay, it's time to release it?
Well, I'm not getting any younger myself. Yeah, it's now or never. And the gentleman I wrote it with, I thought it was being honoured to record that song because he's not getting any younger as well. It's something I wanted to do to benefit him as well, not just myself, and also to lay respect for all those that have served for us.
Phill, tell us about the arrangement, how you came up with the music that you put in there and the type of instrument.
I really have to lay that down to Simon Johnson, who produced the track, and Travis Collins too. He actually got me to rearrange some of the lyrics within the song as well before we did the recording. He was a bit suggestive with a few things. I said, look, you guys are the professionals. I'm in your hands. I trust you guys. You've been around for years. A good feel because we sort of had the live sort of band feel in the studio, and then a few little things were added on remotely, fiddle, the mandolin and the dobro and that. But it was, a wonderful experience in the studio with these guys.
So this is the first time for the album, the Dinky Die album we're talking about, that you had such a mix of people helping you out with it. Is it something that you'll take into the next writings that you do? Will you draw from that experience for your next writings?
No doubt at all, yeah. It's been mind-blowing, the response from people within the industry, radio hosts like yourself and all walks of life that have embraced the tracks that have been released. And even this one, I've heard from numerous radio hosts that saying that it's going to be inclusive with their Anzac programs. So, yeah.
Because Sunday is Anzac Day. So what does Anzac Day mean to Phill JD? Like, have you got family that fought in any wars? Have you got friends that are currently over there, whether they're fighting or they're just representing?
One of my grandfathers was a veteran, and also one of my great uncles as well. Yeah, definitely a few family members that have been involved in the armed forces over the years. And, I think it's just respectful to respect the people that give us our freedom and what we've got here today.
And how will you be spending Sunday morning?
Me and my family usually get up and go to a dawn service locally where we are, so yeah.
And obviously over the last year and a half, it's been a little bit difficult, particularly last year, and it was so nice to see so many people having their driveway services. So if you can't get out, if for some reason that big C COVID word comes out and you can't get out to a service, just respect what you can, where you can and when you can.
Yeah, well that's what we actually did last year. We hung a flag, and my wife does a bit of floristry, so she made a wreath and we put it on the front fence. And I suggest people do that again, like if you can't make it to somewhere, obviously there's still some restrictions in some places, and
Well, we're going to show our respect and a tribute now. We're going to play the song Wide Brown Land. Phill JD, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you tonight.
It's way back then, before we were born.